All
We are
set?
now live on Channel 8 and YouTube.
Oh, okay. This is Temple Conservation Commission's January 2022 meeting on the 24th of January. We'd like to thank those joining us. First thing we need to do is look at the communications, we have to look at the the old meetings from November, whereas we did not have a December meeting. Has everybody read the November meeting? And is there any questions or rebuttals? Dave?
Okay.
Amanda?
Yep.
All set? Okay. All right, so can I get a motion to accept the meetings as read?
I'll make
So
a
moved.
motion to accept the minutes.
I'll second.
All those, okay, I also agree. So the meetings have been read and okayed. Okay, we only have one thing as of right now, and that's we will go to the legal notice from the Gardner Municipal Airport, request for determination of applicability. Notice is hereby given in accordance with the provisions of Massachusetts General Laws 131, Section 40, and the Wetlands Protection Act, that a public hearing will be held on a request for determination of applicability filed by the Gale Associates Incorporated for the City of Gardner. The project will rehabilitate and reconstruct existing runways and taxiways, including the replacement of drainage pipes at the airport. The hearing will be held on January 24th, 2022 at 6 p.m. in a conference, well, actually on Zoom, and we are not at 160 Patriots Road. Anyone should need, I'm sorry, any person wishing to be heard concerning the above application should contact L. Witter at templetonmass.gov. The request for the determination of applicability is available for public view at the Developmental Service Offices, Room 3, 160 Patriots Road, during regular office hours. George Andrews, Chairperson, Templeton Conservation. Is somebody here to represent the airport?
Yes, that would be me, Nick Ippolito from Gale Associates.
Okay. You want to go ahead and tell us what you are going to do?
Certainly. So I'll share my screen here, and I'll just bring up the plans very quickly. So the plan is to reconstruct the runway in its existing configuration. Because the FAA has determined only certain aspects of the project are eligible, we're limiting it to just those, that being the width of the runway. Originally, the runway was 75 feet wide. The FAA has determined that the city of Gardner is eligible for reconstruction of only 60 feet of that. So maintaining the center line, as you can see here, will actually be cutting off 7.5 feet from each side, as well as the taxiway. This will also be reconstructed. And as you can see here, this dashed line is the existing edge of pavement. So we're actually cutting out a lot of the impervious surface as part of the project here. And there will be no lengthening. We're maintaining the same center line profile. It's just basically taking the pavement off, amending the base materials, and repaving. We are showing some grading outside of the pavement areas just to provide proper drainage. We're maintaining the existing outfall that's located right here. The existing pipe will remain. We're just going to put a new flared end section and inlet protection on it. And then again, with the relocation, so we'll have the same number of access points to the runway, but we're moving the stub taxiway from here over to this location here. And that is because the FAA has a directive to avoid, if at all possible, direct access to the runway from an aircraft parking area. So because this main apron area here has parked aircraft, we want to prohibit them from direct access from their parking spot straight to the runway. So we've relocated it about 250 feet to the south. That way they have to actually engage in this turning movement to get to the runway. And then as you can see, we're relocating this one as well because there's aircraft parking here. So to avoid that direct runway access, we're moving this stub taxiway as well. And then reconstructing what's on the end here, again, removing approximately the same amount of impervious. The only area within the wetland buffers is on the southern end of the airport. There is a small section of the taxiway that impedes in the 100-foot wetland buffer. But aside from that, we do not anticipate any impacts directly in the wetlands, and this would be the only impact to the buffer area itself.
Yeah, about how many feet is that in the wetland area? Do you know?
Linear feet of pavement itself?
No, no, I just want to know how much it is beyond the runway into the wetland area. Is it it's under 50 feet, over 50 feet?
You're in the buffer zone or in the actual
Yes,
wetland?
in the buffer zone.
I don't have, let's see. I wish I could scale off of this. Unfortunately, I really can't. The width of the taxiway is 25 feet. So I would say from this inflection point right here, you're looking at about 25 feet into that buffer area, maybe a little bit further in this area, but I don't think you get closer than 50 feet to the actual wetland line.
That's what I was expecting. Yes. Okay. So it's actually it's going to make the runways shorter than what we presently have, or is it making them longer?
It's staying the exact same length,
Same length,
1,000
okay.
feet, and
All right.
it's actually getting a little bit narrower. So
Yeah.
if anything, you would exclude some of the larger aircraft that might have come here in the past. So there'll be actually less of the large aircraft.
All right. Amanda, any questions? Dave?
No,
Anyway.
I've studied these prints pretty good, and I think everything just falls correctly.
Sorry, I didn't hear
I don't have any other questions.
questions. Okay. Anybody else have any questions? All right, nobody. Okay. Can I get a motion from one of the members?
I'll make a
Great.
motion to
Is it
accept the project.
okay? Amanda?
Seconded.
So, Mr. Andrews,
Okay, yes.
just
I am
to clarify with an RDA, this is a negative finding.
right. I
correct?
was just gonna say that, a negative
Okay, I just
determination.
want to make sure I do the right paperwork, that's all.
Yeah, yeah, so Dave forgot to mention it, yes. A negative determination. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. So voted. And that should be take care of it. Is there anything else anybody has to ask? Nope. Okay.
All
Thank
right,
you.
well, thank you
Thank
very
you,
much.
Nicholas. Okay,
Okay.
thank you very much.
If there's anything else you guys need, please feel free to reach out. Otherwise, we'll be on the lookout for that paperwork.
Okay, so all you have to do is make sure you get the buffer zone area with the wattles or something to just protect that in.
Understood.
That's
Okay.
all we need to do. Okay.
Thank you very much.
All right. I make a motion, we close this IDA with a negative determination.
I'll make a motion to close.
Hmm?
I'll make a motion to close.
Thank you. I second it. We're all set. This hearing is now closed. It is now, hang on, I don't have a clock in it. It is now 6:14 p.m. for the closing. Okay, has any other member anything else they need to talk about? No? Laurie, do we have anything else on the agenda? That's all I saw.
That's it.
That's it. All right. I make a motion to close the meeting.
Seconded.
Oh, you did? Okay. We're all set. We'll close. That's it.